Hi there, Andy Adams here with Video Wednesday. I hope this finds you well, and I'm hoping you're having a really great day so far. So on Monday, I made a post about, I talked about symptoms that we may experience, and they could be caused by chronic inflammation or an autoimmune disease. And, to be honest, sometimes it amazes me that it takes years for people to get diagnosed with an autoimmune disease. I have clients that tell me, I went for 4 years to doctors, 3 years to doctors, and finally they figured out that I have an autoimmune disease. But we're getting better, and in medicine, and so usually when we have a diagnosis of an autoimmune disease, we usually are both relieved and scared. We're relieved because we now know that, we didn't imagine our symptoms. They're not just in our head. And we're scared because we don't know what the future will hold. So that's when we usually start to look and research about our autoimmune disease. And we're trying to learn what to expect and what we could do. And we join groups and we talk to others, and they share with us, what has worked for them. And also, how they're dealing with certain situations. And usually our doctors give us medication, and these medications can have mild to severe side effects. And that's when we start looking again. We want to find out, is there another way? Is there natural ways? Is there a holistic way that we can deal with our autoimmune disease? And many of you then might have found the AIP, which is short for the Autoimmune Protocol. And the Autoimmune Protocol is usually a diet where it's an elimination diet where we are avoiding a lot of foods. And what happens is when we do that, the triggers that can cause an uproar in our immune system, they're avoided. So now our immune system can kind of relax, and we don't have as many of the symptoms. Or maybe sometimes none at all. Sometimes diet is 100% the problem, but sometimes it can also be environmental toxins. And that is, of course, where testing comes in to find out what really is the trigger for each individual person, because we're all different. And the AIP protocol, the Autoimmune Protocol, is not a lifelong protocol. Because when we start to avoid a lot of foods, yes, we're avoiding the triggers, but we also can cause a lot of nutritional deficiencies. And that's why it's really, really important to find out exactly what is the problem. So clients that work with me, we work this in 3 phases. Part 1, in that phase, we're focusing on the dietary changes and eliminating potential triggers, and we calm our immune system. We also, if needed, do some testing, which I can order. And then we go and move to part 2. Here we identify and avoid specific dietary and environmental triggers, because now we are aware, because we have done some testing or we have figured out what is this step in our journey. And then we go to part 3, and this is the final phase, and it involves achieving health and adopting a mindset shift to embrace our new you. Sometimes there are foods, especially gluten. I cannot have gluten, and I want it sometimes, but I also know how I react or how my body reacts. So we need to have that mind shift that, we just can't have it. And it's not that easy, but we work on this, and this is what we do in phase 3. And embarking on this journey by yourself independently can be really incredibly challenging. As a nurse and a functional practitioner who has personally faced chronic inflammation, and I have an autoimmune disease, I understand the struggles you're going through. And I am here to provide guidance and support in this group. And if you need more, I definitely am here with guidance that is just one-on-one, where we figure out what are your triggers. And with that, I provide guidance, support throughout every step of the healing process, from the initial assessment to achieving a symptom-free life. So if this is resonating with you and you are seeking a solution, I'd like to invite you to schedule a free call with me. And during this conversation, we will learn about your health challenges, and you will share insights with me, and I can help you, giving you some usable advice that can help you improve your current status of health. If you decide, you want to go further with me, I am definitely here to guide you on your journey. I have several programs available. I have a course which includes actually 3 one-on-one sessions and then 12 weekly group sessions. We also can just do where you don't have to be part of I cannot believe I just forgot. You don't have to be part of the course. And we can just do meetings, and we can do it that way. I also can do, if you're imagining that you have an autoimmune illness and you want to talk with me, come on the free call, and we just may be able to order some testing before we do anything else. So there's a lot of ways we can work together. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to put any questions in below, or DM me personally, and I will answer your questions. And you can also email me at support@holisticrebellion.com, and I will make sure that I answer personally. Okay, well, that's it for today. And thank you for listening so far, and I hope you have an awesome day, and see you next week. Bye-bye.